back on the grind, boys. Yes, we're back. Yeah. It's been a month since I got 1k and we're on 1.95k from what I saw last time. Anyway, let me check now. We are on, let this load, 1959. Let's get to 2000 by tomorrow morning or before the day ends. Let's see if we can do that. At 12 a.m. I'll check. And yeah, this is what if Naruto was an Uchiha part 4. And last time we left off on a cliffhanger after Naruto shoved the Rasengan in Zabuza's face. And Kakashi was stunned at this, but then Naruto shouts out, "It's your turn, Kakashi Sensei." And yeah, Kakashi runs up to Zabuza. Zabuza was not completely on the floor, he was standing up, and he sees Kakashi with a Chidori ready, and he's about to stab him, and then out of nowhere, 3 needles hit Zabuza, which blow him a bit, like, they just make him collapse, which makes Kakashi confused on what just happened. And then Haku appears and says, "Oh, hello. I am an Ambu from the mist, and I'm here and I've been trying to catch Zabuza for the past few months, but I haven't been able to. Thank you for making my job easier." And Kakashi already knows that Haku's not an Ambu because, he doesn't know his name is Haku, and he knows that he's not an Ambu because Haku's like, "Oh, I'll be taking the body back to the Mist Village and we'll check it there." And that's not what an Ambu does. And Naruto can feel that Haku's lying, and he's like, "Hey, you, are you sure you're taking him back to the village?" And Haku's like, "Yeah, why?" And Naruto's like, "Oh, no, nothing. It's fine." And Naruto couldn't feel it. He just he can't feel people's feelings or if they're lying yet. But he knows Haku's lying about this because Shisui taught him about these kind of things that the Ambu do. Even though Shisui wasn't in the Ambu, he was offered to become an Ambu member, but of course Minato didn't allow it, so Shisui never became one, and Naruto's grateful he didn't, because he wouldn't like Shisui if he did. Anyway, Kakashi collapses, and Naruto's like, "Hey Kakashi Sensei, you alright?" And Kakashi's like, "Yeah, I'm just a bit drained." And so Sasuke on the way, while Naruto used shadow clones to help Kakashi. On the way, Sasuke's like, "Kakashi Sensei, when did you ever get the Sharingan?" And Kakashi was like, "Well, back a few years ago, around 13 years ago, during the Third Great Ninja War, my friend died, and he was my best friend from the Uchiha clan. And before he passed away, he said that he wants to give me his Sharingan, so that's how I have it now." And Sasuke is alright, because he had suspicions that Kakashi stole it or something, but nah, he was given it as a gift before one of the Uchiha members died, so he was cool with it. And they arrived at Tasuna's place, and yeah, so now, wait, what was I gonna say again? Oh yeah, so Naruto drops Kakashi on the bed, and Kakashi recovers after a day. Well, not fully, he still has to use crutches, and he still wants to teach them tree walking. So Naruto, Sasuke, and Shikamaru already knew this. Shikamaru knew that because Naruto trained a lot with him, and Naruto decided to tell him about this, and it helps chakra control. That's why Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu. That's another reason why it's really strong. And at the same time, Sasuke knew that because he was trained by Fugaku and Itachi. So yeah, they already knew that. So Kakashi's like, "Alright, let's train in water walking." Naruto knew this, and Sasuke and Shikamaru really didn't know this. Sasuke never got around to learn it, and Shikamaru just never learned it because Naruto didn't have the time to tell him about it, and his father didn't, because his father wants him to learn on his own. But after Naruto arrived, yeah, they've been training a lot. So Sasuke and Shikamaru take a while to learn this. They get wet a lot, and Naruto gave them tips, and Sasuke was like, "I don't need your tips, loser," and Naruto was like, "Alright, cool, don't take them then." And Shikamaru finished before Sasuke with the tips that Naruto gave, and Sasuke's like, "What did you say again?" And Naruto's like, "Oh, I said that you don't have to listen to a loser." And he just walks off, and Sasuke's pretty pissed, and he's like, "Damn." And Naruto's like, "Oh, just don't put too much chakra on your feet, or you won't have any chakra to keep your balance." And then Naruto walks off with Shikamaru, and I'll say that Naruto actually trains in his spare time. So once they go back, they have lunch, and Sasuke arrives, and he has lunch, and he already learned it thanks to Naruto's tip. And yeah, Sasuke says thank you, Naruto, and Naruto's like, no problem, bro. So then Naruto walks off, and now Kakashi's like, where you going, Naruto? Our training's not finished. You still have to learn how to use teamwork. And Naruto's like, well, I think we should all get a rest since our teamwork is perfect. You clearly saw us getting you out of that water prison, didn't you? And yeah, Kakashi does know they're really good at teamwork, but he just wants to train them more, because this time Kakashi is really impressed by all of them, and he wants to train them all. And also Naruto is impressed by Kakashi's technique, the Chidori, but he doesn't want to mention it yet because he knows Kakashi is really tired right now, so he's thinking of Kakashi's own good. So Naruto goes off, and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go explore the forest. And they're like, alright, and they were just gonna chill in the home. And Sasuke was like, I wonder what he's trying to do, and he wants to follow him, but then he's like, CBA, I can't be asked. Anyway, so Naruto arrives pretty far. He gets pretty far from Tazuna's place, and he's in the middle of the forest. And Naruto has left a marker there, and he will keep enough chakra just to teleport there in case he doesn't find the way. So Naruto starts training in his flying Raijin. So Naruto throws a kunai at the top of a tree and teleports to it, and realizes how much chakra and how much of a strain this is. And he's like, God damn it, if I don't learn how to use this properly, I'll run out of chakra in less than 3 goes. And the next one was a bit better. It wasn't as chakra draining, and it just kept getting better and better. And 4 hours later, Naruto's fully out of chakra. He didn't even leave enough to get back, and he's like, God damn it, let me quickly rest up just to get enough to do one more and go back. And while he's trying to rest, he sees Haku, and they talk, they become friends, and Naruto felt the same presence as he did back when Haku, that Anbu took Zabuza. And I'm just saying, they know that Zabuza is still alive, and Naruto's like, hey, Haku. And Haku's like, yeah. And Naruto's like, I know you're true. I know who you truly are. You're that Anbu that took Zabuza. Listen, Haku. After hearing your story, I don't think you're a bad person. I don't want to fight you. I want to be friends with you. Please. Just... Please. Just don't come to the bridge next week, because if we do fight, we might have to kill you. And Haku's like, well, you see, it's not my choice, it's Zabuza's. Wherever he goes, I will go to. And Naruto's like, can you convince Zabuza? And Haku's like, I wish I could, Naruto. I really wish. To be honest, I want to keep being your friend, but if things come to an end, I'm sorry. And Haku walks off, and Naruto's like, just think about it, please. And Haku really wants to do that, and he's going to try, but of course fail miserably. But he will. Naruto will find a way, of course. I want Haku and Zabuza to survive in this one. Yeah, so that's a little spoiler, because, well, what do I mean? Anyways, Naruto, a few minutes later, he gained enough chakra. Just saying, Naruto went out around like 3, now it's 7. It's getting pretty dark, and, well, it's not getting too dark. I'll say that, nah, let's say that he went out at 6, it's 10, it's getting dark, and now it's 11, since he was talking to Haku, and now he has enough chakra to do one more and teleports there, to the kunai he left on the top, near the Tazuna's house, and then he sees the lights and he's going towards it and comes behind the house, and he walks in through the back door, and Naruto's there, I'm back, and he sees everyone. They finished eating and his dinner was still there. Naruto's like, I'm going to go take a bath and then come to dinner, and they're like, alright, and Naruto took a bath and he came back, and they can see that Naruto's tired and he's out of chakra, out of breath and everything, and they're like, Naruto, I thought you're just going to go uh, explore. Did you get attacked or something? And Naruto's like, nah, I was just training. And then Kakashi's like, what kind of training did you do to run out of chakra? You are and Naruto's like, well, I did a lot of training, to be honest, and I'm just saying Naruto's an Uzumaki here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so and Sasuke is pretty jealous right now because Naruto got even stronger than what he already was, and yeah, he's like, God damn it, I should have followed him. Maybe I could have learned what he was doing. And the next day, this time Sasuke follows him, but Naruto doesn't go training. He actually goes to explore the forest. And Sasuke's like, God damn it, every time I always come in the wrong time. Before, I didn't want to follow him, and he was training. Now that I do, he's not doing anything. And Naruto did that on purpose. He knows, he can feel, he felt Sasuke's presence. Even though Sasuke can hide it, he wasn't fully hidden, because Naruto is a sensory type ninja, and he's been trained by Shisui. And then once Sasuke just goes back, Naruto's like, yeah, time to train. Yeah, and he comes back all roughed up again, and Sasuke's like, God damn it, just damn it, and then he just walks off, and everyone's like, what? And then Naruto's like, well, you see, he was trying to see what kind of training I was doing, and Kakashi was actually curious as well. He's like, what kind of training have you been doing, Naruto? And Naruto's like, well, you see, it's this jutsu my brother someone taught me, and just saying, they know Itachi's his brother, so like, I mean, Shisui's his brother, and he's like, oh, my brother taught me this, he knew as well. So Naruto had just enough chakra to do it once more. He throws a kunai up on the ceiling, and not on the ceiling, he throws it onto the door, and he teleports to it before he hits the door. And Kakashi's like, wait, the flying Raijin? And Naruto's like, yeah, my brother taught me this. And just saying, everyone there knows that he's the fourth Hokage's son, except for Tazuna and that, and Tazuna and his family don't know. And just saying, Naruto still gave that little speech to Inari, saying that not everyone has family. I can't say that I never felt loved, but there are other people who don't even have a mother or a father. Like you, and you actually met your mother and your father, and you still have your mother, to be honest, while I don't. I only met my brother, I never met my parents, so I don't know how they looked, I don't know if they were caring, I don't know if they were even loved me, but according to my brother, they would have loved me, but they died on the day of my birth. And yeah, that kind of changed Inari, so Inari is normal. And the next day, Naruto, I'll say that the next day was the bridge builder, you know, when they went back to the bridge. And yeah, Naruto felt something weird going on, since he did come back late, but he slept early, well, normal time, and he woke up early. And this time Naruto leaves 3 shadow clones, well, I'll say one shadow clone. And yeah, while Inari and his mother got attacked, I'll say that this ninja from maybe the cloud, a ninja from the cloud, or maybe a ninja from the mist or something. Yeah, I'll say cloud. they were going past it, just gathering information about the land of fire and the land of waves, and he saw this kid with black robes. Yes, Naruto is using black robes because he doesn't want to get like the credit of saving them. He wants, like, this is like a bit of Naruto's alter ego. Yes, Naruto has an alter ego here. No, it's not a bad alter ego. It's just one that wants to hide his personality and wants to hide his real identity. So he just calls himself I am BK201. Yes, if anyone knows where I got that from, just write in the comment section below. And yes, it's from Darker Than Black. I just said it anyway. Yes, I watched Darker Than Black was an amazing anime. I don't know why it ended like that, bro. Like, that was weird. Anyway, we need a season 3. It's been so freaking long. 7-8 years. I missed Darker Than Black. I might rewatch it, even though I watched it a few months ago. Anyways, so he's like, my name is BK201, and basically he burns. No, I won't say he burns them. He teleports. He teleports to behind Inari and his mother, since he left a mark on them, a seal, Uzumaki seal, and he's like, "Don't worry, I got you guys." And once they start, the two attack them. Naruto summons his Susanoo. Yes, no, just the ribcage. Just saying. So. The ninja from the cloud was an S rank shinobi, and he knows about the Susanoo. He knows about the Mangekyo and everything, and he's like, wait, what? That kid looks, he doesn't even look older than 13. How does he have the Susanoo? This is weird. I need to tell the Raikage as soon as possible. Wait, let's see what he can do first. And yeah, so Naruto actually used the Susanoo, and I'll say his Susanoo is more like an aqua blue or turquoise. I was going to say turquoise, yeah, or aqua blue. I just call it aqua blue. I love that color, man. It's more like that, and they're really confused. Well, the two henchmen, the Gato's henchmen, they didn't know what the hell the Susanoo was, and Naruto's like, "Is that all you can do?" And yeah, so Naruto turns deactivates the Susanoo, and what he does is, and he's like, let's see if you guys can even touch me, and if you can, I'll give you the win and I'll let you kill them. And Naruto basically walks towards them, and they both slice Naruto. And just saying, this is like a more cocky version of Naruto. That's what I mean by alter ego, like, and Naruto's other version, like the cocky version, because Naruto is really cautious, and his name is BK201 here. So he gets sliced, and he turns into black crows, and he's like, and then he's behind them, and he's like, well, technically you didn't touch me and you didn't hit me. I don't have anything on me. That was a substitution. I guess you guys are both dead. And decapitates both of them. And with a Susanoo katana. Yes, it wasn't like the big one. It was just a shrunk one. Yeah, it was shrunk to a normal sized katana, which is pretty overpowered. Yeah, and he sliced their heads off, and he's like, you two, come with me. And he teleports them away into the village where Tazuna and went to get some groceries with Naruto. And then Naruto left a mark there near the little police station, in quotation mark. I don't know if they have a police there. Like, where it's safe. He leaves them somewhere safe, and he's like, you guys stay here. You never know. Gato's men might be, other Gato's men might be there. And Inari's like, how do you know Gato? And BK201 Naruto is like, I heard of him, innit? And then Inari's like, your voice, it's kind of different, but you must be Naruto, right? And Naruto's like, oh, alright, you caught me. And he takes off his little mask, and he's like, yeah, I am. It's kind of like on my alter ego, where I get a lot more cockier. And they thank Naruto, and Naruto's like, alright, see ya, and he poofs. That was a shadow clone, just saying. And Naruto understands what he did, and he's like, oh, god damn it, my alter ego took over. And the Cloud Shinobi was stunned. He was literally stuck there for like 3 minutes. He's like, what just happened? I just saw the Susanoo. I just saw him using a move that I saw Itachi Uchiha use. I saw him use the Susanoo, a blade that looked like the Susanoo, and he teleported somehow, and he was really confused because those were Itachi's moves. Freaking Susanoo, the flying Raijin, as what he could tell from it, and a substitution. So he writes everything down, and he goes to the Raikage. Yeah, he goes back to the Cloud Village, and while all that's happening, the fight against Zabuza begins, and this time Naruto actually doesn't fight Haku. He actually restrains Haku straight away, and it's like, I don't want to fight you, Haku. There's no need to fight. And then leaves him with Shikamaru, and Shikamaru, basically, Sasuke did the same thing with the fireball, and Shikamaru was able to use the Shadow Possession Jutsu, and Sasuke's like, what are you gonna do, Naruto? And Naruto's like, I want these two to join the Leaf Village, and Sasuke's like, are you out of your mind? They're not even Leaf Shinobi, how are they going to join? And Naruto's like, there are exceptions, they can leave their village to join us, since they already left. As you can see, Zabuza has his headband with the slice in the middle. If they become loyal to us, they will become really good assets to our and to the village, especially after we lost so many strong shinobi. We lost the whole entire Uchiha clan, which were pretty strong, and also Itachi Uchiha left, and my brother died, and also the fourth Hokage died, and the third is getting older and older each day. His power is decreased a lot. There are ninjas. He might still be the strongest Kage, but if two nations become one, if two nations decide to attack the Leaf Village at the same time, we won't be able to do much without any firepower. Do you not understand, Sasuke? And Sasuke says, okay, I get it. Because Sasuke's a lot, like, he's way smart. He's much smarter in tactics and everything about wars and everything, how they work. That if shinobi become into one alliance, is pretty much impossible. If like, let's say the Cloud and the Mist, the Mizukage and the Raikage combine their firepower. Imagine them against the Leaf Village. So they won't have much of a chance there, since it's two Kages against one. And there aren't many strong shinobi left in the Leaf, especially because they lost the fourth, even Kushina, who was one of the strongest shinobi there. And now it's all up to the next generation, but most of the next generation aren't ready yet. They haven't experienced war. They haven't experienced fights like Team 7 has. Like, look at the fight they had to go through. The Jonin team leader nearly got killed if they didn't come up with a plan. And Sasuke's like, alright, but are you sure you're going to be able to get someone like Zabuza on our side? Stubborn as hell. Can you not see? And just saying, guys, if you guys can hear me, if you heard the whole thing, I haven't sweared once. I'm trying to really stop swearing. Like, it's bad. I'm in rehab. Like, the F word I say freak, the SH word I say sugar. You see, man's on the rehab thing, and I'm joking. Anyways, no, I'm not joking. So Naruto makes it basically, Naruto, what he does is stops the fight between Kakashi and Zabuza, and says, Kakashi Sensei, I want to make a deal with Zabuza. And Kakashi's like, are you taking the and Kakashi's like, are you crazy, Naruto? He could kill you. And Naruto's like, I have a lot of ninjutsus that can help me, and also if I'm starting to lose, you can just come in and kill him, can't you? And Kakashi's like, yeah, alright, do your thing. And Naruto's like, hey, Zabuza, how about we make a deal? If we allow you to become Shinobi of the Leaf, you join us and you become our allies. And well, no, that's not what I meant. I meant that's what happens if Naruto wins this fight, and if he loses, you can kill us. And there will be no fighting back. Alright, Zabuza? And Zabuza's like, huh, beating you won't be a problem. And Naruto's like, so you have accepted the challenge. No takebacks. Alright? And Naruto pulls out his katana, well, his little sword, and the sword increases in size, but it's actually shining with light. With it's actually the seasonal sword that he used before. It was actually his normal sword. He turned it into the seasonal sword by a bit shrunk or shrinked. Yeah, so he's using that to fight Zabuza, and he's able to beat Zabuza real fast, especially because, look, Naruto is way too strong, and they thought it was a ninjutsu. Sasuke still doesn't know about he knows about the Susanoo, but he doesn't know about the abilities of the Susanoo, and he doesn't know that with the Susanoo you can do that, so he doesn't really pay too much attention to it. And Naruto won, and Zabuza's like, you know something, I really hate losing, but I guess you are a worthy opponent. You were able to keep up with my sword, even though you're just 12. I respect you. What's your name again, brat? And Naruto's like, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. And he's like, Naruto Uzumaki, you'll become a great ninja one day. And then out of nowhere, Gato's men arrive, and he's like, and just saying, Haku's really happy about Naruto being able to change Zabuza. I know this is really different, but it's something I wanted to do really bad. And then Gato's man appear, and Gato's like, so you've joined the other side, Zabuza. And Zabuza's like, so what if I did, Gato? And Gato's like, oh, who cares? I wasn't gonna pay you anyways. You're just going to have to die, you pest, insect. And this pissed off Zabuza, and Naruto's like, no, Zabuza, let me take care of this. Kakashi-sensei, are you ready? And Kakashi's like, why should we kill them? And Naruto's like, oh, you see, they attacked the bridge builders family, so I killed 2 of his men. And Kakashi's like, you already killed 2 people. No mercy, right? And just saying, Kakashi really respects Naruto because he learned the full Hokage's techniques. I know Naruto's really overpowered here, but he's not like too overpowered, since Sasuke is actually really close to him in power. But once Sasuke awakens the Mangekyo Sharingan, he'll be really close. But since Naruto has the Mangekyo and the Eternal Mangekyo to just to say, he's way too overpowered right now, and he could lose a fight against a Jonin like Kakashi, since his chakra reserves are massive, but the techniques he uses, they're really chakra draining right now, since he hasn't perfected them yet, so he doesn't use them too much. And what Naruto does is like, yeah, Kakashi, let's finish this quick, sensei. And Haku joins in as well, and same as Zabuza, and basically everyone joins except for Tazuna, and they all have a slaughter. Like, it's a team deathmatch, and of course Naruto and his team come out victors, and Naruto actually got a lot of kills, to be honest. So I'm saying it like a game, but it's not a game. Killing is nothing like a game. So Naruto actually didn't use the Susanoo sword. He wanted to have a bit of fun, and he was just using taijutsu, and he didn't kill all of them. He killed a few that were actually trying to kill them. Some that were running away, he just knocked them out and told them. And once they woke up, he's like, you guys really don't deserve to live. But at the same time, if I kill you straight away, it's too easy for you to get out. So you will rot in jail for the rest of your lives. Or unless you want to die right now. And they're like, no, please. And I'll say that only 40% survived, that they were running away. Gato, of course, died. Gato actually is tied up, and Zabuza's like, we'll take him back to the land of waves, or to your village, and we'll let him get tortured by everyone in the village. After all, he did cause a lot of pain to you guys, right? And Tazuna's like, yeah, he did. And the same day, Tazuna got executed by everyone. It was like an Akame kill in the manga. The Prime Minister actually got freaking destroyed, bro. People were cutting his nose. People were cutting his tongue. People were cutting his ears. People stabbed his eye. They were cutting fingers, everything. For her freaking hell. And it was weird, bro. Like, anyways, that's kind of gruesome. Yeah, that happens to him as well. And yeah, the bridge is built, and the bridge this time, Naruto is not called. It's actually called the Great Naruto Bridge. It was going to be called the Great Naruto Bridge. That's what I was meant to say, and but then Naruto's like, how about we call it the Great Alliance Bridge? And the Tarzan is like, why not the Great Naruto Bridge? And Naruto's like, well, you see, here is where our alliance began, so let's call it the Great Alliance Bridge. And yeah, so it's called the Great Alliance Bridge, and that's where I'm going to end off. Next time I will cover the tuning exams and also how Haku and Zabuza will get their ranks. And yeah, I'll probably even cover the I'll cover the maybe the finals and the, well, I'll cover most of the tuning exams, the first two parts, and then I'll maybe the finals. But if not, I'll cover the finals and the last two arcs of Naruto together. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Please take care, stay safe. Join my Discord server, link in the description below. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Let's see how many followers we can get. And subscribe to Retreat. Let's get into 250 subs by the end of June. And subscribe to Miniman. Let's get into 200 subs by the end of June. And all the links are down in the description below. And if you want to become a member, yes, I have memberships now. You can become a member from now on. Anyways, this was the King of Weaves here, and peace.